website, and I'll also be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Banda visual. And now Funimation's cool looking logo. Oh hell yeah. I just wonder what type of crazy ass risk Sherlock's gonna take this week. And also, by extension, Moriarty. Remember how we already saw this on last week's episode? I wonder if we're gonna have Sherlock reflect on his actions, maybe reflect on maybe what he could have done a bit better when it comes to like jeez. Thankfully he didn't do that though. Only for the reason being that who knows if that man would have actually kept his word. I mean, not that man, but Moriarty and the people around him would have kept their word and actually given Sherlock the answer, you know? Alright, now ever since they introduced Sherlock, this opening's become even more captivating to watch now. Damn! At least that guy in the opening just slammed on the floor. He's a douche. But no, all jokes aside though. I wonder about the scene where you see like all those wires around Sherlock. I wonder if it means that he's figuratively trapped by Moriarty. It's gonna be my guess. Let's see. I just wonder if this is gonna symbolize maybe Moriarty doing himself and making things lead towards him. Considering the fact that he's taking a lot of risks. And plus, Moriarty could lead to his own downfall if he leads Moriarty to him. I'm just saying. I wonder if that's what the final portion of the meeting actually symbolizes. Oh hell yeah. And at the very least, it's going to be easier for him to pay the rent too, so it's going to be pretty damn good in the long run. I mean, I would figure that going through a lot of cases day by day would actually work on someone's psyche and physicality too. But you know what they said? You should always be careful what you wish for. Jeez. Oh, talk about being ambitious, but I love that. I love that. And I can't blame them. I mean, it's getting personal the moment they try to incriminate Sherlock. Aww. And poor Watson, he's just trying to, I mean, but I'm not going to really blame Sherlock for being in that state. Anyone in a similar spot would be pretty damn cares about who would try to frame him. Yeah, I gotta admit, the way even the smoke is when it looks beautiful too. Gotta give credit to the animators. Except for maybe trying to look for the murder. I mean, well, you should continue looking for the murder. Maybe you should also consider the motive and stuff. Why? They're leaving all those little small traces. Hey, you know, actually, I like stuff like this where you even see a bit of Sherlock's other hobbies, like playing the violin. Because in seeing how he actually deals with the stress, we get to peel in much more into his psyche on top of what he's currently thinking right now, too. Although now, if Sherlock is having regrets, there's no use to... Yeah, you can definitely tell that he's... Deep down, he's thinking of whether he should have taken that offer. They probably lost the soul around, just probably their contraption should have just opened the door. Alright, good, at least Sherlock's thinking about... Oh! They're getting confident that maybe he made a mistake. Honestly, if you guys ask me, I still think Sherlock did the right choice. But, oh man, I just hope he doesn't accidentally shoot someone with that gun, because what if it actually goes through the wall? Kinda getting a little scared for him now. Jeez! I just hope those walls are thick as hell. I love how instantly you see, like, Air with the Found Man. That's pretty dang adorable. And you see her ready to fight. That is damn, it's actually damn cute. There's a lot of those baby, like 3 people willing to actually run into like a crime scene where they heard shooting. That's actually pretty damn cool. They just saw the guts they got. Oh. Yeah, that's the best course of action. Oh boy. Well, I mean, hey, you might as well just, yeah, you might as well investigate. I mean, Sherlock's got nothing to lose except the time. But hey, it's better than sitting there and doing nothing, though. And who knows, I might actually get him closer to Moriarty. Maybe. I'm just the way, like, Watson's just shrugging his shoulders like that and smiling. Making a face of, hey, might as well go with what Sherlock wants to do for now. There ain't much to lose there. With just a singular expression. Dang, the artwork there is absolutely beautiful because the way the water reflections rendered, it looks kind of like a water painting. It looks gorgeous. And even the background looks gorgeous. Even the clouds look hyper realistic. Holy shit. Alright, he's looking at the blood. Even just a small bit would be enough for him to work off of something. I'm assuming there's a chance Sherlock found nothing. Yeah. Had a feeling. The one they showed the train station? Had a feeling. Or who knows? Maybe he found something. I just love how he just wants to bitch the fuck out now. Jeez. He kind of is there, but you know what? I kind of like that pettiness from Sherlock. It actually makes him even more layered than he already was in seeing these kind of flaws where even just... Whoa, okay, that's a little bit unfair there. But what did Watson do? We almost Sherlock would pull the trigger. It looked like he was willing to... Yeah, but simultaneously, though, even if he shot them, man, who's to say that the people behind it would have been inclined to actually provide him information? Sherlock, you need a little bit of self-perception, though. Some of the things you do, whew. But you know what? I'm not gonna blame Sherlock for that, though. When people have that kind of attitude, even if they're a good fellow, they might not just notice things around them. Just considering the fact that whoever aimed for him was for Sherlock directly, I could see why anyone in his spot would be completely set off, so. Sherlock would be reacting realistically to... And, eventually you shall start with actually apologizing. I think that'd be for the best. Only if he owned up to his mistake. I don't think it's one, but I think it's just a case that John really He has a stronger consciousness than most people. Oh shit! Oh, damn! Oh, no, I don't want it to. Okay, I thought I was gonna end. I was like, oh no, fuck no. Let's get into like the epic part. Alright, good. Alright, hey, that's what happens when you end up kicking the horns just a little bit too much. I wonder if. Yo, with that sly smile. I wonder if it was Moriarty who leaked that out. Somehow. In a roundabout way. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I mean, yeah, you can just learn that just by looking at the plates. Okay, Moriarty's the type who would see a fire and want to dance around it. But that's what I like about him too, though. His high risk tolerance. You can definitely tell Moriarty's brother. He's getting a little bit scared now. Like, look at his expression. Oh man, I love this. Hmm. And despite everything about what Sherlock said, I like how you can see Moriarty's still calm. He's still smiling. Like, jeez. But he was pretty damn close there, though. Oh shit. Wait, what? Okay. Ended up figuring out a lot more quickly than I expected. But yeah, I could also, that's also true. Because we saw Sherlock stump for like almost the whole episode so far. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Pretty sure he knows all this. But we know even if he wants to eliminate Holmes, Moriarty's not gonna. He doesn't masterfully dodge all that. pretty dang good English there. Oh, wait. Why would Moriarty risk himself to say things like that? Oh, man. But then again, it is further clarifying that Moriarty is a thrill seeker too. Or it could be more than that though. For all we know, he might. I mean, it makes sense that Sherlock would thoroughly investigate almost anything that could have set him off. Okay. Hopefully nothing happened to Watson. But hey, you never know. Okay, good. At least it wasn't Watson. Whew. Okay, I know it sounds fucked up, but, and you know, I actually wouldn't mind seeing Sherlock and Moriarty actually work. I was gonna say work together. Hey, I mean, they shouldn't be complaining. They'll free labor and actually solving the murder mystery by two geniuses. What could honestly go wrong? No, okay, there's no way. No, it's gonna be Watson that did that. Probably must have been someone that wanted to frame him. But then the question would be, why in the hell would they want to frame Watson now? That's the bigger question. But regardless, damn, the series keeps on just delivering amazing episode after amazing episode. And if I had to rate this one, I'm gonna definitely give it an 8.75 out of 10. Only because, for one, I actually love seeing those scenes where you have Sherlock just struggle with what to do, regret his decisions. I like that. It's realistic because at times there are moments where we make big decisions that we think they're the right choice when we commit those type of decisions, but then afterwards you might realize that no, this might have been the wrong choice. And I kind of like how you got Sherlock going through that. It makes him feel realistic because almost everyone's gone through those type of scenarios. And just seeing how it's in on him on the inside psychologically when he constantly thinks about whether he should have shot the man or not, and how he parts ways as he wishes he shot the man. That was just crazy. I was like, dang. The series is getting pretty darn dark, and it already started out to be dark from the get-go. It's just getting further and further into darkness, and I love it. Detectives Act 2. Oh yeah. And then another thing that was going for this episode really well, I love the fact that for this one, you actually get to just see the fact that Moriarty, he is such a major risk taker because he could have easily sent off Sherlock, but instead he allowed him to sit in that table for a significant amount of time, and I'm like, talk about someone who likes to veer between the edge of life and death like that. This guy knows his steel in doing that, but you know what? I actually dig that. And that's what this episode did a good job of giving Sherlock a lot more characterization and just showing his extreme risk tolerance. And in a roundabout way, it actually gave Louise some characterization too, because it shows us that he's the opposite. He's the type that doesn't want to take any type of extreme risk. At least anything that's unnecessarily risky, and that's something I also like about this episode too. Just doing a great job giving everyone their moments, and I even love how Watson, his sense of justice is so extreme that he wouldn't want anything to do with Sherlock if Sherlock wants to do anything extremely insane. And I kind of like that. It's just showing you how far Watson's willing to go when it comes to following his own moral compass. And that's why I really love this episode. And that's why it really stood out to me. As for other things that also went into the favor of this episode, I love the fact that for this episode specifically too, aside from getting nice characterization and character development, it actually helps up the stakes because now we're getting to see that future competition between Sherlock and Watson just get ever closer. And that's something I really like, because Sherlock already making the connection that all their crimes are involving aristocrats. And that happening, and it's making me go, oh snap, he's getting warmer, getting warmer. It's a slow and steady, but it's progressing. And that's something I also appreciate about this episode too, because the series almost always does something captivating. And that's why I thought the script was fantastic. As for other things I like about this episode though, like the fact that, damn, the artwork, especially the background art, was just absolutely gorgeous. Zero complaints there. Even the character animation looked amazing with how expressive everyone is. And now with Louise, he has a face of, man, he wants to you can tell he wants to murder Sherlock as quickly as possible. Especially when he was looking at the knife, I was like, damn. But even if Louise would have attempted that, I have a feeling that Sherlock would probably be able to fend for himself. And in addition to that, just great voice performances all around. And that's why I feel the episode was worthy of an 8.75 out of 10. It was just the usual Moriarty the Patriot greatness. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about Miraction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate Forbidden, share it, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later if you come back from my Moriarty the Patriot episode 11 reaction. And I hope y'all have a fun, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.